Okay, let's dive right into one of the most chilling mysteries of the 20th century. Today, we are moving past decades of myths to finally solve the infamous 1959 Dyatlov Pass incident with hard science.
Back then, the lead Soviet investigator officially blamed an unknown compelling force for the deaths of 9 experienced hikers. Sounds like the setup to a sci-fi movie, right?
Here is how it started. 10 students trekked into the freezing Ural Mountains. One actually got sick and turned back, literally saving his life, while the other 9 pushed on to pitch their tent.
Weeks later, search parties found their tent half buried on an exposed slope. The hikers were completely gone, and the campsite itself was totally baffling. Now, what's really interesting here is the tent was slashed open from the inside. Bare footprints were just calmly walking away into the snow, leaving heavy, essential winter gear behind. The autopsy results were absolutely wild. Some victims simply froze to death, but others had massive internal trauma, like they'd been in a high-speed car crash.
Oh, and it gets weirder. Investigators found traces of radiation on their clothes, unzipped jackets in -40-degree weather, and post-mortem blood pooling that completely defied gravity.
Naturally, this lack of answers sparked 6 decades of crazy theories. We're talking secret Soviet missile tests, KGB spies, Yeti attacks, and of course, glowing UFOs.
So, what actually happened? Could modern science finally crack this 60-year-old cold case?
Fast forward to 2021, researchers reopened the inquiry using advanced drone topography and biomechanical modeling, and they uncovered something completely unexpected.
Let's see how this builds. To pitch their tent, the hikers unknowingly cut into a weak snowpack. Over several hours, brutal winds piled snow above them, triggering a delayed slab avalanche.
But this wasn't your normal, powdery avalanche. A solid block of stiff snow crashed down like a giant, blunt projectile. That perfectly explains those horrific, car crash-level internal injuries.
But why were they found practically naked? It's a real medical phenomenon called paradoxical undressing. Extreme hypothermia tricks your brain into feeling a burning sensation, causing victims to irrationally strip off their clothes before freezing.
And the gruesome missing tissue? That's just harsh nature. Being submerged in a meltwater stream for 3 months led to accelerated natural decomposition and animal scavenging. When we actually look at the data, the supernatural element just vanishes. It was a tragic combination of geomechanical failure, punishing winds, and extreme cold. Science can definitely explain the physics of how they died, but can we ever truly know the sheer terror they felt navigating that dark, freezing slope in their final moments? Let that sink in.